What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another episode of Rare Builds in NBA 2K25. And as you can see on your screen, today's episode we are going to be creating a steady combo guard. That's right, the combo guard builds are back in NBA 2K25. And this year we actually have some new variants of the combo guard. They still have the old variants that we've had in previous games in 24 and 23, but we also have some new ones, and one of those being the steady combo guard. So with that being said, let's jump into the build. Now, in order to make a combo guard, you have to make this build at the shooting guard position. If you don't make it at the shooting guard position, you aren't going to get the name combo guard, because that's what the name combo guard stands for, the shooting guard. I went 6'6", I dropped the weight down to 195, and then I went with a 6'11 wingspan. You can tweak this to your liking, that's just what I went with. And then for my attributes, these are what we went with. I went with a 72 close shot. I went with a 75 drive and layup. Then I went with a 73 drive and dunk, just so that we can get that bronze posterizer, as well as 75 on the layup to get like float game and layup mix master. For the standing dunk, we went with a 70. And then for the post control, I went with a 77, which is going to get us like post up poet, post fade phenom, and unpluckable hook specialist, all of those badges as well. Then for the shooting, we have decent shooting. We have a 75 mid range with a 76 three ball and an 82 free throw. Now, keep in mind that, I'm backing out really quickly as I normally do and just show you guys what the max caps are for this build. 99 driving dunk, layup, 93 midi with an 87 three ball, 99 pass accuracy, 93 ball handle, 99 perimeter and steal. Just keep in mind that those are what the max caps are for this build. So when you get your cap breakers, as always, you can make this build better. You can increase your shooting badges either with your mid-range or your three ball you're choosing. You can go up with your driving dunk and go a little bit higher. Same thing with the driving layup. You can make this build better if you don't like, the current attributes, just saying. Moving on, we have an 86 on the ball handle, and we also have a 78 on the pass accuracy. And then for the speed of ball, we have a 77. And this is decent playmaking. I mean, bare minimum passing accuracy as far as I'm concerned. When it comes to playing fives, on the threes court, you probably can get away with a little bit lower pass accuracy, but for fives, this is like the bare minimum that you want. Ball handle is efficient enough to just create, do what you want, not to over dribble, but to get to your spots and to get to the rim if you need to. Same thing with speed with ball. And then finally, for the defensive side of things, we have a 71 interior defense, which you see gets us that off-ball pass. For the perimeter defense, we have a 74, which is going to unlock most of these defensive badges on the perimeter. Then we have a 73 steal, which is going to get us glove from bronze and silver interceptor, so we can play those passing lanes. And then we have a whopping 75 block. Max out that block. So we will have paint patroller. We will have high flying denier and all of that on this build. So even though you're a guard, you're a 2 guard, you're 6'6", you can kind of slide over and play the 3 if you need to on this build. And that's what I like about this build. And you can even handle a little bit of like, point playmaking abilities. Like, you're not gonna go crazy with the 78 pass accuracy, but if your PG isn't that good, he's throwing TOs or something like that, you can facilitate as well on offense too. So that's what I kind of like about this combo guard build. You can do a little bit of everything. Moving on to the rebounding, we have a 71 defensive rebounding with a 70 offensive rebound, which is going to make us pretty decent as far as rebounding goes. Most guard builds aren't going super high on the rebounding. At most, you might see a 60, but I like that this build is going to have a 70. We'll be able to board up on either side of the ball, whether offensively or defensively, which is nice to have. And then finally, we're going to go crazy on the physicals. We got a 91 speed. We have a 90 agility with a 74 strength maxed out. And then for the vertical, we have a 92 vertical maxed out. Boom. And there you have it. This is our build. We have really good physicals. We have some average rebounding, especially this is above average rebounding if we're looking at the position for a shooting guard, point guard, a combo guard, you're not going to really see a 70 rebound on most of those builds at that position. Then for the defense, you have pretty average defense. You surprisingly have some interior defense and block on this build, so you'll be able to chase some shit down, put something on the backboard. You know what I'm saying? People aren't going to just be going up and dunking on you in the paint like that as far as guards in your matchup. And then, you know, again, good playmaking that you can also increase. Same thing with the shooting, you can also increase. Or if you want to go higher on the finishing, you can, you know, use those cap breakers for driving dunk, driving layup or whatnot, just to, you know, increase that as well. And then, of course, when we create our build, you will see the shades of. We see Jason Richardson up there. We see Zach LaVine up there. And we see Josh Giddey up there. So there you have it. And then, of course, our build name Steady Combo Guard. So there you have it. This is my Steady Combo Guard build for NBA 2K25. It's been your boy Swiftly. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. And, of course, more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.